Hello, and welcome back. Today, we are home alone. This will be the first of 2 weekends this month that Jake has gone traveling with friends. Right now, he's on a brocation, at least that's what I've been calling it, in Florida. And so it's currently Friday, what is it? Is it the 14th? Hold on, let me consult the phone. It is Friday, March 14th. So woke up really early, took him and his friend to the airport, and went back to sleep, had a dermatology appointment, and now we are finally making lunch because we had breakfast late. But for lunch today is my current hyperfixation, which is, let me show you. So we've got the makings, the base of a salad. We have romaine, and then we have cucumber, red pepper. We're going to be using Caesar and sweet onion, and we've got some chicken tendies in the air fryer right there, which I will then cut up, put in said salad, and consume. And it is an absolutely gorgeous day outside. Spring has sprung, if you will. So at some point, I was gonna say I'll walk Ragnar. I was looking for him. He's hiding because he hates kitchen appliances. Rice cooker, air fryer, they come out, he hides. He's very odd. But yeah, we'll giddy on up with all of this and then see what we get up to on our weekend alone. All right, so since it is so lovely today, it is, Car says it is 76 degrees. LOL. But I decided to go and get myself a little sweet treat from Starbucks. And so my normal order is a iced chai with oat milk and non-dairy vanilla cold foam, which is chef's kiss delightful. But I've been seeing the lavender cold foam that they're promoting on the ice matchas. And I was like, God damn it, that sounds amazing. I love lavender. So I decided to try my usual order. So we've got the, why can I, brain. Iced chai with oat milk. And instead of my, I don't know if the camera's picking up on the color at all, but instead of my normal vanilla cold foam, I did the lavender cold foam, and they were able to make that non-dairy for me because I do have a intolerance for the lactose, even though I still ingest it from time to time. So we're gonna do a first taste test and see how she is. I'm hoping it's absolutely fucking delightful. Ooh! Oh, I like that a lot. It's subtle, but it's lovely. Ooh! You wanna know who else would love this? Jake. Because he's normally just a plain black coffee type of guy, but the man's also likes a lovely little flavored chai, iced chai, and he does also like lavender, so I will have to report back to him. But we're going to take this home, sit in the lovely sunshine, and read. I'll see you there. All right, so we're back home now, and I can't decide if I'm going to read in the house or go outside with Ragnar to read, because it is still really lovely outside. But this is what I'm reading. It's called Potions, Poisons, and Policies. I mentioned it, I think, in my last video. And this is supposed to be my book hangover cure. And honestly, it has done a wonderful job. It's so cute. I started it, I mean, it's very short. It's not big at all. But I have flown through this. I started it 2 days ago, and I've even, the last 2 nights, read it well into the evening while Jake is asleep with my little book light in bed. And it's just absolutely adorable. So basically, it's romance, kind of enemies to lovers, and there's a little bit of fantasy magic to it, because they're at we don't call it a wizarding school. Anywho, they live in a society where there's magic, they're witches, they're wizards. These two characters are doing their masteries. And basically on this like college campus, like a love potion, but I don't know if bombing's the right word. But like a love potion attack happens, and without giving too much away, basically they, even though they're like rivals, hate each other, they end up working together to try and find an anti-potion. And honestly, it's just so, it's not the best thing I've ever read, but that's not the point. It's adorable, and I've been really enjoying it, and it is helping soothe the hangover that is Onyx Storm. So hopefully I only have this much left. The plan is to finish it this evening and then probably have a little solo movie night. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so we've got dinner cooking. It is almost 10:30. My meal times today have been very skewed. But doing a little cooktop. Fettuccine Alfredo, heating up the sauce. I fear that I did not use a big enough pot for how many noodles I put in there, but that was a decision I made because I didn't want to wait for the big pot to boil. So it is what it is. We're gonna roll with it. All right, dinner has been had. It is now time for the main event of the evening. Well, the first main event, which is doing a little rewatch of this movie that I can't stop thinking about. I watched it, I want to say a couple weeks ago now. And if you know, you know, but it's My Fault London on a Prime Video. I have been obsessed. Like, my brain thinks about it multiple times a day. My TikTok feed edits just, I've listened to the soundtrack multiple times. It's so good. I have no words. After this, I'm so obsessed with Matthew Broome that I even went and watched, what is it called? The Buccaneers on Apple TV, which I remember when it came out. I remember hearing about it, but we've never had Apple TV. And then when I was obsessed with him and I heard that he had been in that show, and it's a period piece based off an Edith Wharton novel, we decided to get Apple TV for a little while. And Buccaneers, highly recommend. Basically, I'm a huge Matthew Broome stan. Like, chef's kiss, love him. And then the main actress in this, Aisha Banks, is also amazing. So I'm gonna watch it and get all my like little kicking and giggling done. Because I kid you not, the first time I watched this, there was one point I'm just sitting on the couch by myself and I'm like, But yeah, basically, this should give me the couple hours I need to stay awake to watch qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Wow. And then we'll go to bed. And, oh, I did. Last update, I did finish. Ooh, there's my little Paddington bookmark that my friends bought me. Ugh, love that bear. I did finish this. It was delightful. I would definitely give it 4 stars. Because I just had such a good little time reading it. And now, I was using this as a cure for my previous book hangover. But now I think I'm going to have a book hangover from this. Which is highly unfortunate. Bummer. Movie time! It is now Saturday, March 15th, aka the Ides of March, for those that celebrate. I do observe. That was a whole texting conversation between me and my husband this morning. And he came in with the happy we should all just kill Caesar day, because he's a little freak who loves Mean Girls. So it's LOL. It's 12:30. I slept in because I was up late and I just did not want to get out of bed. There were thunderstorms in the night, which woke me and Ragnar up, and he's scared of thunderstorms, so then he was all nervous. But we're gonna go about our day. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. Right now, I have my coffee in my Charles Leclerc's Jesus mug because it's race weekend. Speaking of though, quality did not go the way I wanted last night. But I'm at my computer. I'm going to sit and edit a different video for a little while and then figure out what I want to do. Yeah.
And the 75th anniversary season of Formula One. It's lights out and away we go. And it's Lando Norris tiptoeing away from the start. Max Verstappen getting very keen with a pole sitter.
Hello and happy Sunday. I really didn't check in much yesterday. It was kind of a chill day. My parents were visiting at my brother's, so I went over and saw all of them for a little while. Had dinner, got some ice cream. And then main event was watching the Formula One Grand Prix opening race of the year, which was utter insanity. That was a crazy race. But Lando won. Go Lando. Yeah, and because I was up so late, I slept in today and basically then showered, got ready, went to see one of my other nieces in her hockey tournament, and she and her team absolutely killed it. They were up against a team that, like, on paper they should not have won against, but they did, and they're state champs. And then I went with all of them, Jake's family, not Jake, because he's not here, because someone forgot about it, but we had tickets to the PWHL game in Detroit, and it was very excellente. The New York Sirens won. It was very exciting. Here for the PWHL, man. But now we're back home. It is 11:30. I think I'm gonna, like, get comfy, make some popcorn, maybe? And then watch a rom-com and go to bed. And then tomorrow is my last day Jake free. Thank God, because I miss him. But yeah, I think that's all of an update I have for you, and I will see you in the morning. We are coming at you live from Monday, March 17th, which is incidentally St. Patrick's Day, and I am wearing red. Oh well, I have a green phone case. Does that count? So it is, what time is it? It is 5:30. This tells you exactly how my day has gone. I have done nothing of note. I have eaten some food. I have watched some TikTok, and that's about it. Only thing I really have to update you on is my potential choice of next reading material. So in honor of Lando's first win of the season, to start it off, I figured I have his little biography off Amazon that I bought last year, and it's pretty short, so I figured I could give this a go. I also have a biography for Charles Leclerc, who is my favorite driver. Lando Norris is my husband's favorite driver, and I love him as well. So I figured this might kind of be one of those, like, casual before bed reads, just like a chapter here, a chapter there, not like fully reading through it. And I even have a cute little orange tassel bookmark to match, or papaya, if you will. And then my other book I'm Still not fully convinced that this is what I'm gonna start, but we have Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Ma. I am not gonna butcher that last name, so we're just gonna go with this is Assistant to the Villain. I remember when, like, I first started seeing the TikToks about this, like, back when it wasn't even published yet. And I bought it, and then I just never read it. So, we're gonna potentially give this a chance. I do also own the second one. And then the third one is coming out at some point this year. And now I'm just deciding, do I have a Red Bull? Or do I go to Starbucks? Because I really want a coffee. Yes, I could make one at home. But that lavender cream chai, I've been dreaming about it for the last 2 days. And I know I shouldn't. But we'll see. And then honestly, I don't know if there's anything much else that you're gonna see from me today because I don't have much planned until I go and pick Jake up from the airport, so. So we have done a complete 180. Completely changed what I was wearing. I wanted to be in comfies. I was also like, why did I put makeup on today? I should have just stayed a slug. But you know, tomato, potato. And I didn't go to Starbucks. I didn't make coffee here. And I did not have Red Bull because I decided to make myself a little cup of tea. Chai tea. Chai tea with Heidi. If you get that reference, good job. I decided that I'm still going to have the Red Bull later. Oops. But that's because Jake doesn't even get in until like 11. So, you know, I'm making choices. And LOL, remember how 5 seconds ago I said I wasn't sure that I wanted to start it? I'm going to start reading it. The ambiance in the living room is nice right now. And I'm going to sit here with my tea and start this, see how far I get, and yeah. I did that thing where I start reading and I forget about the hot beverage I made. And then when I finally take a sip, it's not even lukewarm anymore. So we microwaved her and we're going to get back to it. Okay. Ta-da!